Each year, thousands of kids are diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, and many parents make the tough decision to put them on medication to try and control their behavior.
But what if there was something else that could be done, some way to actually exercise the brain to think differently and help a youngster develop attention skills that could last a lifetime? In tonight's 11 for Health, Kimberly Price takes a look at a unique approach One Springs company is taking to help children overcome their learning disabilities. LearningRx is not a tutoring service. It's a place to retrain your brain. And for many kids with ADD, they're off their medication in less than 6 months.
I was mad that I couldn't just sit still like everybody else. And I tried, and I just, like the other kids, I felt like an outcast.
13-year-old Andrew Strauss has struggled in school since he was a young child.
It was in about kindergarten, first grade. Could not sit still, could not stay focused.
A classic sign of attention deficit disorder. Cindy Foreman saw similar symptoms with her son Thomas.
If a fan came on, he was always, oh, what's that, you know, and not really paying attention to what the teacher was doing.
Both boys were put on medication for ADD, ADHD. It helped for a while, but as they got older, their schoolwork continued to suffer.
Kids can be cruel. Did anyone make fun of you?
Yes. Like, you know, for bad grades, they'd see, like, my bad grades are like, wow, like, you're really dumb or something like that.
According to LearningRx founder Dr. Ken Gibson, it's all about cognition, the underlying mental skills kids need to process information.
How well and how easy we learn is dependent upon how good these skills are.
Dr. Gibson's program works on a variety of skills, from sustained and divided attention to memory and logic and reasoning.
Down, right, left, up.
Through simple yet challenging exercises, something amazing happens.
The brain changes.
1, 2, 3.
Some exercises are memory games, while another you have to read the name of a color even though it's written in a different color. For example, the word red is written in green. Now imagine reading rows and rows of these words with distractions thrown in, all to the beat of a metronome.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Thomas. If you have to stay at a steady beat, you don't have time to stop and think about you know, what am I going to have for dinner tonight, because you have to be ready with the next answer on the next beat.
But for a child with ADD or ADHD, overcoming the challenge has lifelong benefits.
The more I went on, the better I got, until suddenly at one moment, I just finished it. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know I could do that.
After 6 months, Thomas is on a reduced dosage of medication, and Andrew is completely off his meds.
I would sit there and watch him, and it was just amazing that he could focus on what he was doing.
I'm told children as young as 5 can be helped with this type of program. Of course, results vary, but the parents we talked with are thrilled with their child's progress. And